ghetto. I can't take you anywhere. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, there you go. Do I need to call security, ladies? No, I can call them.
No, no need for that. No need for that.
Shoot. Just waiting for Dr. Watkins. Calm down.
Exactly. Just all calm down and take a moment to breathe.
Okay.
Breathe. You got my check?
We
said
ain't
if we
there.
paid.
We ain't gonna take up there. Let's see here.
You know what?
I'm
Dr. Watkins.
I think, I don't know, I kind of heard you guys in the hallway before I actually came
Okay.
in. So, I just want to make sure we get a couple ground rules out of the way.
Okay.
All right, so first of all, there's no judgment in this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's allowed to speak themselves freely.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just asking that we all don't speak at once.
Yeah.
Last but not least, our communication is confidential. However, I am a mandated reporter, so I would have to alert the appropriate authorities if anyone is a problem to themselves or others. So, now that we got our therapy rules out of the way, tell me, what do the Warrens want for executive committee?
My check confirmed.
I see. So, this thing about this patient, tell me,
Well, Katrina decided to hold her check. That's the only reason why.
Exactly. What? Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
We wouldn't even be, we was forced to come in first. Well, Bianca, I ain't lying, she did force us to come here.
Dr. Watkins, we weren't forced to come here. It's not like anyone put a gun to our heads or well, I guess she did hold our checks.
so, Tiffany feel forced to come here. Bianca feel forced to come here. Did anybody else feel forced to come here? So,
Me,
how did it make you feel?
like she don't know my Cash App is Bianca Sam, Felicia Moore, Africa Game.
So, I just kind of want to bring something kind of to light because I have been, and everybody knows that I've been working with Katrina one-on-one before you guys actually came together. So, I just kind of want to put this out here right now. Who is Uncle Willie?
You just don't go there.
He's think he did?
I told you.
Okay, so I understand that there's some rape that has happened with Uncle Willie.
Yeah.
He ain't there one of them.
Okay, so Nikisha, tell me, how do you feel your relationship with your sister is?
See, I'm the youngest out the group, Dr. Watkins, so they don't respect what I say or what I bring to the table. They don't see it as valuable. They're a trip.
So,
It's a hater alert because it's new.
so basically, you feel isolated from your sister.
Yes.
You seem like you're angry.
Angry, Dr. Watkins, of course I'm angry. Why shouldn't I be? When you learn from an early age that you can't trust anybody, not even family.
So who let you down, Nikisha?
Who let me down? They all did. But if I had to blame somebody specifically, it would be Trina. Why couldn't she save me, Dr. Watkins? Why couldn't she help us? You know, I feel like if Katrina would have said something about the abuse that was going on, she could have helped us. But no, she just let it go on and on and on again. I blame all of them. But if I had to blame somebody, it would really be her.
Well, Bianca, I see you sitting there. So,
Dr. Watkins, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. We come from a very loving home. Our parents did the best that they could. You know, I have to put it all in perspective. My life could be falling apart all around me. But Bianca's gonna always put a smile on her face.
so, tell me, When did you decide your feelings have no value?
I love my mama. I looked up to my mother. I wanted to be just like her. I wish you could have seen the smile on her face and how happy she was to have her baby brother in her house, under her roof. I mean, she had to take care of him, but it was like she wanted him to want her to. That's why I always felt like I needed a man in my life, because I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel needed. I wanted to feel appreciated. That's how I saw her.
So, what took away your ability to find your family?
Dr. Watkins, when Uncle Willie first started raping me, I wanted my mother's happiness more than I ever wanted my own. I didn't want anyone to tell her what he was doing to me. I didn't want to break up our happy home. So I just kept quiet. I just didn't say anything. I just kept it to myself. And I just kept a smile on my face like nothing mattered. I'm not the oldest. And I'm not the youngest either. I feel like my family don't even see me. I just feel like I don't matter. I don't think I matter at all.
Bianca, despite what you may think and what you may feel, you do matter. So after all this time, your family is ready to talk about these underlying issues. How does that make you feel?
Please. My family isn't really ready to deal with any of these issues. For years, my sisters have pretended like nothing even happened. It wasn't until we were all grown that I was finally able to get us all in one room and tried to force them to talk about it. You know, some of my sisters actually were upset with me. They blamed me for remembering things that they didn't want to remember.
So how does that make you feel that you take the blame for the suppressed emotions that your sister was feeling?
Angry, bitter, and cynical. All I wanted to do was for our family to get the help that we really and truly needed.
So what prevented you from getting?
He was supposed to be someone that we could trust. He stole everything from me. He stole my childhood. Oh no, Dr. Watkins. This feel, Dr. Watkins, that I just wanted to talk to our mama about it. But Katrina was just swearing up and down that the news would kill our mama. Honestly, I don't know if finding out that her little precious baby brother was a rapist would have killed our mom. It would have hurt her, I'm sure. But she'd have just had to deal with it just like the rest of us. It wasn't fair. We were abused, and then we were forced to keep the secret that allowed the abuse to continue. I was just it's too much.
That's okay. I'm appreciating you sharing. Michelle, I see you looking at your watch. Do you have somewhere to go after this? Tell me, how do you see the relationship with your
No offense, Doc, but I'm getting sick of talking about this crap. I have a lot going on in my life. It happened to us years ago. Let it go. I did. I don't want to be here. I got it on my mind already. I'm handling it on my own though.
So, kind of what you're saying, do you see your sister and the relationship you have with them as one-sided?
Absolutely not. When I need them, they're nowhere to be found. But oh, they don't hesitate to call me when they need me. They're a trip. They really are. Maybe I'm really getting tired of this crap, for real.
No, Dr. Watkins, I'm not controlling.
In therapy now. How do you feel you lost control?
Weak. Powerless. Like somebody took my voice. Look, I don't understand what this exercise is for. I lost control when Uncle Willie first moved into the house. And then he started a sexual relationship with me. Then the rest of my sisters. And I wanted to tell. God knows I did. But you see, my mama was watching this after school special. And they had a little girl on there and she was being abused. And I asked my mama, I said, Mama, what would you do if something like that happened to one of us? You want to know what she said? She said she would die. Did you really think I would be responsible for that? And so I did. I wouldn't let us tell. And all my sisters, they blame me. But you know what? It can never be worse than what I do for myself because I blame myself. It's all my fault that all of this happened. And no matter what I did or I didn't do, I just couldn't stop it. Oh, God.
Katrina, I want you to understand something. This wasn't your fault. Right? You were not in a sexual relationship. You were raped. Hello. You were not responsible for their abuse. Really. So, Felicia. You've been away from your family for a while. So, kind of not connected. So, how does it feel to be misunderstood?
I know my sisters are angry with me because I don't come around, and I get it. But being back in that house and being with them, it's making me severely depressed. Like, I'm sorry, but they remind me of the abuse. I had to get my mind right. And I needed some time. But now that I'm back in this house again, my nightmares have returned. I feel like I can't do this. And it's a lot. So I stayed away.
Now, I heard that there was a time at home. Actually, all you and your sisters have referenced a time of being in the float. What were your feelings?
Yeah, we used to all be so close. I could still hear us running down the halls and having a good time, and Uncle Willie moved with us. And it just looked and felt like everything fell apart. I don't know what happened. We all did used to be so close back then, Doc. I feel like my mom should have known. 6 girls. You mean to tell me it never once occurred to you what was happening in your house?
You feel that your mother was responsible for this?
Yep.
What role do you feel she played?
She didn't say nothing. She didn't do nothing. And we was in her house. We her kids. If you ask me, I do think that she needs to be responsible for what she let happen to me.
So you feel she's guilty?
Yep.
Why do you feel she's guilty?
Why? Because she's supposed to know what's happening to us. 6 girls mother is supposed to know what's happening with her babies. You know what? While other little kids are fearing the boogeyman lurking in their closets, man was living right up under my roof. Coaxed me up to his room every night. He would buy us candy, dolls, toys. And for what? He could touch us. So he could touch me. And when my nightmares started coming, Mom didn't ask where they came from, what was happening. You know what? She was there for him. But she sure wasn't there for me. And she should have been. And yes, I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm hurting. So I stay away from y'all. What we gonna talk about? We're not gonna talk about it.
I feel like I need to say it. It was none of your fault. Any of you. You were all victims. Willie was responsible for the abuse.
Yes, he was.
You cannot take any of that on yourself. But what you need to understand now is that you're surviving. You are all survivors.
Yes.
So, going forward, even though that situation is very traumatic, you still have an opportunity to create a bond with each other, to be able to support each other, to be able to uplift each other. And yes, it helps when you talk, because if you keep continuing to bury that, it is also burying the relationship with each other. And that person does not have that power to do that.
Good session.
So, thank you.
I love y'all.
Felicia, wait! Felicia, wait! Felicia!
Note for the Warren family. They actually had an opportunity to actually discuss the abuse that happened from their Uncle Willie. Hopefully this will be the beginning of healing, to be able to communicate and share that information with one another, and be able to talk to each other, and be able to share with others how important therapy is when you're working on your
Whole time. She ain't called us and told us nothing.
Y'all, I had the worst dream. I dreamed that mama died. It just seems so real. What?
That
dream was good. That must have been some dream. It was horrible. You know what, it made me ask the question, what do you guys think? What do you think what happens when a person dies?
Girl, first of all, we already know. I thought that, you know, they die, they go to heaven and they watch over them.
I never thought about it.
I mean, but like, if a person dies and they just watch over us, then they seeing all this mess that's going on. Like, how could they have any peace?
Well, you know what Mama would say and where she would send us to find that answer.
Got
You know
they
what?
phone.
Hold up, Shirley. Hold on. Maybe went over there and
You know what it is? You know about concordance? When I looked at it, you know what it said? It said that death was really kind of compared to like sleep. Yes, like they just sleep. They just don't know what's going on. But when I think about that, that really makes the most sense, because how could a person just watch all the mess that goes on, right? And have any peace? Because I know my mama. And if she was watching us go through hell down here, she would want to fix things.
You know what? Maybe that's why they say rest in peace.
Everything that's
Probably so, Keisha.
especially with everything we go through.
And we favorite
Y'all
real.
What's real? The Bible says.
It said that the dead was sleep. And it said when Lord himself shall descend from the clouds, and the dead in Christ will rise first. And then we which are alive remain caught up together to meet him in clouds. And we'll be forever with the Lord. And to me, that just sounds like the best thing because then we'll all be together.
You know
No
what,
more
Trina?
pain, no more hurting.
You should make that into a play, girl.
Yes! And I'm starting that thing too!
You girls don't do much now.
Who I'm gonna play, girl? I know I'm gonna be the bad
I'll have all the money.
You know what? If I did, I would call it the beautiful truth about the ugly guy. One, I was
That's the real truth.
yes!
I'm starting that
All right, let's do it. Amazing audience, so we're gonna give you guys a big round of applause. So, we have like some things for everybody with the cancer. We gotta vote them out real quick. So I'm gonna take it on a show of hands. So y'all tell me who rocked it. Easy. Let's go. Let's go ahead with applause. You get the
Did we vote for Tiffany yet?
No, she's skipped right over me.
I'm up for Tiffany. She said she is not paying for the high price. That's all right.
The one in the white shirt.
Yeah.
Lakeisha. Lakeisha is my younger sister. That is fire.
No, that's the family.
Okay.
The young lady with the
Just because
glasses.
she can sing.
With the glasses.
Afro, okay.
Wait, who did they vote for?
I mean, everybody did a good job, but I like
Everybody.
It's very hard.
I want to know what those two in the front right there were. No more road trip.
Hey, that's all right. I'll pay it. You're not dealing with it. I'm gonna have to report them in the back, and so was too many to count, so I'm gonna give everybody something amazing. Okay, so thank you guys. You have an amazing night, and y'all have a safe ride home. We do want to tell you really quick before you go, if you all are again having problems processing about death, we do have a death doula here. That is Chantel Riley right here who played Dr. Watkins. Also, if you need a number or resource for a therapist, we have that back on stage over to the left, and we also have information about if you've been sexually abused, because we talked about some really heavy topics on tonight. So if you need some resource numbers, then we have those things for you too. Please do us a huge favor. Anything that you saw tonight, after you go to CC Inc. page, I need y'all to tag it, whatever it was you took a picture, you dropped something, you liked it, go ahead and make some social credit and just put it out into the atmosphere. All right, ladies and gentlemen?
Your books, you
You
know,
guys
about your
are
book.
amazing. Oh, Naked and Not Ashamed. We definitely, if you want like this content and you want something different, then come on over there. We can get some Naked and Not Ashamed going on. You guys can really quickly take pictures with the cast if you like to, and then we're gonna get ready to head up out of here. You guys are dismissed. Have an amazing night, though. Round of applause.
Yes.